welcome back to the Akashic Classroom. I'm Brittany, and today we're going to be diving into the chakra system. I recently made a video called Are You an Energy Healer? And in that video, we talk about how the chakras are used with energy healing practices, but I didn't go too deep within the chakra system. That's okay though, because in this video, we're going to delve into it, and I'm going to explain every chakra and how they differ and how they affect us in different ways throughout life. If you want to learn more, I recommend researching this. I'm sure there are other YouTube videos. There are also a lot of really great books like this one that you can go out and buy to learn more about the energy centers. So here we go. I want to start off with the basic center. And when we say center, I mean chakra. So the basic chakra is Ray 7, and it deals with synthesis and ceremonial order. And when in balance, you may feel hopeful, joyful, and when it's out of balance, you may feel hopelessness, or you may feel some discouragement emotionally. It deals with the sex hormones of the body, the adrenals, and it also deals with the fight or flight mode. It's affected by deep fears, anger, and the will to be. The basic chakra, also known as the root chakra, is balanced with courage, and it's a lot of times associated with the color red. We're going to move on to the sacral chakra. This is in between the hip bones, and it has to do with our attitudes towards sex, relationships, our self-esteem. It's also related to the throat center and creative energy and self-expression as well. It is Ray 5, meaning concrete knowledge. It is our connection to the earth down through our legs and feet. And this center is a focus of creativity. So if you feel like free, if you feel merciful, if you feel like you're in this state of justice, that's kind of when the sacral center is balanced. It gets unbalanced when you feel or you're receiving or giving like cruelty through relationships, a lack of forgiveness for others or for the self, and can be balanced by a greater understanding of yourself and a greater understanding of your emotions. It's usually associated with the color orange. Our next chakra I'm going to talk about is called the solar plexus. The solar plexus houses the emotional trauma of the body, all of our emotions in the organs of in the digestive system of the solar plexus. It's associated with the pancreas. It's Ray 6. So it's charged by Ray 6, and that stands for devotional idealism. It's affected by just your general emotional state. It's balanced with unconditional love here. So when we feel in a state of peace, brotherhood, community, that's probably when this is more in balance. But when we feel fear, anxiety, anger, aggression, any of those heightened emotions, your solar plexus is probably imbalanced, or it's healing from something that you haven't healed from yet. Our solar plexus helps us process emotions, and if we don't heal from emotions during a harmful situation, it may kind of like the solar plexus may house those emotions and then could be healed at a later time. It's associated with the color yellow. The next chakra I'm going to talk about is your heart chakra. This is related to our thymus gland, the immune system. Ray 2, meaning love and wisdom. It is the house of our soul life is in the heart center. So that's pretty cool. When the soul is ready to exit the body, the immune system starts to break down because the soul life thread is within the heart chakra. And so once that starts to leave the body in a slow process, the immune system will start to break down. This is affected by the awareness of the self, the ability to express love for yourself, the use of will, like if you're forcing personal will on others, it can cause great strain on your heart. Balanced by a sense of like strong, unswayed by emotional storms, and balanced with the solar plexus chakra. So you can see how this unconditional love, the love for self, love for others, may be related to the solar plexus as far as the emotions that we house. So love, compassion, you may feel a lot of that for yourself or others if your heart chakra is in balance. If your heart chakra is out of balance, you may hate something or someone, or you may have a strong dislike for something or someone, or you may have a lot of self-pity, and that will let you know you have some heart chakra healing to do. It's associated with the color green. The throat chakra is associated with the thyroid gland. It's regulates your metabolism, and it's affected by the need of self-expression, an outlet for the throat energy, this creative outlet, the self-expression outlet will help balance the throat. When you open the center, they say you open one's mind. It's also affected by the sacral chakra, which are like relationships, our view on sex and self. So if you feel like you're imbalanced here, you may feel power, will, faith, and you feel like you're unbalanced in the throat chakra, you may be feeling more controlling, more gossipy, you may have more doubt, maybe doubt in others, doubt in self. The throat center is balanced by ray 3, meaning active intelligence, and it's also associated with the color blue. The next thing I want to talk to you about is our ajna, or also known as the third eye. It houses and is associated with the pituitary and the hypothalamus. The pituitary is known as the master gland because it directs the activity of the lower 5 endocrine glands, which I've been mentioning to you throughout this video, each gland that's associated with each chakra. So the pituitary kind of directs the other major glands in the other chakras. The ajna regulates the autonomic nervous system. It keeps a balance between all systems of the body. Your appetite, your sleep, your menstrual cycle is associated with the ajna, and when the ajna feels imbalanced, you'll know all the lower 5 chakras are balancing in harmony and are balanced together when the ajna is fully balanced itself. So that's pretty cool. It balances with the throat chakra, and it's associated with the willingness to be open-minded, to see clearly, to hear clearly, to observe without preconditions or to observe without judgments. It is associated with higher vision, truth, and also if you feel like an unbalance, you may be feeling like a falsehood, a lack of vision, a lack of what you want out of life. The next chakra we're going to talk about is our crown chakra. This is associated with the pineal gland. It's affected by light. It produces melatonin for sleep. It regulates the circadian rhythm. And the gland actually grows from ages 1 to 2. And what we're finding is most adults have a calcified pineal gland. The thread of soul consciousness is anchored near the pineal gland. So we have the thread of the soul that has this life vitality that anchors in with the heart chakra. And then we have a thread of the soul that anchors in next to the pineal gland, our soul consciousness. So it's associated with awakening, and the pineal gland is increasing in activity the more awakened that you are spiritually and the more that you fulfill the will of the soul, meaning the will of God. So it's associated with illumination, wisdom, cosmic consciousness, and if it's imbalanced, you may notice like a big ego or vanity or ignorance in general. And that's how you know maybe you need to do some work at the crown chakra. You can see in this video when we hold a pendulum or a necklace with a heavy weight on the end above the chakras. We have the crown chakra, the ajna or third eye, moving to the throat chakra, you can see the energy flow is shown by the pendulum's circular motion. The heart chakra, moving to the solar plexus chakra. And feel free to try this at home. Try it with a partner, a friend. You might be amazed at what you find. The sacral chakra. And the basic or root chakra. Have fun! Thank you for watching the Akashic lesson on the chakra system. Keep studying, keep learning, keep reading, and enjoy everything that you're learning. Let me know what you think, and also just remember, we are all in this together. We all have the same chakra system. Our cats, our dogs, every living thing on this planet has a chakra system. Thank you so much for sharing, subscribing, and I'll see you next week for our next video.